And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. The last one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Chipper Jones leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up.
Padres has successfully joined the channel.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot. At least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Hank Aaron in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And here it comes.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Three-two on the way. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that'll do it.
Thank you for the follow at Pink Antilles 972.
No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in San Diego, and towing the slab in this one, John Smoltz. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Tony Gwynn. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Righty to the plate.
That's ball 2.
And now it's even up. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He went. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one out to right. Hank pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, of course, one of the best players in the game today, Tony Gwynn.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Tony Gwynn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Eddie Matthews. He's not. Darvish back to work. There's the strike. Darvish, multi-time all-star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Ball 1.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Ball to strike. The pitch. They say it went. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now here is Chipper Jones. Bounced up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And now here's the veteran DH, David Justice. In there, and it's 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And he deals. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Two now. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. No score here in the second. Up the middle. Jones. Jump throw. They get him, but it was pretty close. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Just
That
missed.
ball went out.
And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Torre. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Foul ball there. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Here's the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there for strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one fouled off. Acuna at second, Albies at first with no outs. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
No outs, runners at first and second. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair around third, and now it gets into the corner. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate, it's offline, and he scores, and they're up by
Now on the night, And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike one. At the belt and fires.
Ball, that's inside.
And a slider catches the zone. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nola makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Now in for the Braves, Hank Aaron. This guy, one of the best contact men in the... Out to short. Bogarts. Whips it to first. Got him.
Now third baseman, Eddie.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And now it's Austin Nola. Nola in his 4th year, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now he breaks his bat. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. That explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. On the ground to third. On to first. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still down 3-0. as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chipper Jones. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the pitch. Just missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a ball popped up. Bogarts makes the play, and there's one away. David Justice next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A little bit low.
Down.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a strike on the outside edge. Left-hand batter waits.
Count full.
And he walked him.
First base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Catcher number 9, Joe.
And here is Joe Torre. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and he just misses. Next one misses. Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball center field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now back left field, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a pop-up. Kim makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in San Diego, ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Tony Gwynn. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That missed inside. 3 balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Bogarts batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And that one ripped into right. Hank hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Padres lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
The pitch.
Thank you for the follow at Yaman 2.0.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hammered, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Throw, and they got him. The line to kick the pitch. They say you win.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Dunks one into left.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That one missed.
2-0.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
So they're trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Eddie Matthews in the on deck circle. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Machado puts it away, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder.
Smoltz back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Next offering misses, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Out towards left center. Acuna there. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air to left down the line. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 so far. And that's a strike. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one.
Now,
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down, Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In there for strike 1. On the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And that one missing low. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Robert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chipper Jones. This guy has turned into a beast. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Tim Hill, the left-hander, up and throwing. Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. The next offering misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Right-handed reliever. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So man aboard. So here's the Braves designated hitter, David Justice. Jones at second with nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Bounce back to the mound. Whips it to first on the run. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Runner on at third, one gone. That one ran inside, almost got him. The pitch. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. That one's in there. Strike one.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Close, but call the ball. 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Smoltz back to work. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And here it comes.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
To kick the 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the right-hander deals way high.
1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
First offering misses the mark. Bogarts, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. Next pitch is outside. Two-0.
Ball 3.
Kim, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And a strike in there.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Quinn stands in now, looks at that one inside.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
In the air, center field. Harris hauls it in, 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13. Machado.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Manny Machado now. That's ripped. Base hit. Kim coming home. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss. Runners on first and third, 2 away. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and the Padres waste a chance. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1. So they turn things over to the righty, Nabil Prismat. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 74. Nabil.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves line. The wind and the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And that's in there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. That one hammered but pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes. And there's 1 away. Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1 is the count.
The 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
One left for Atlanta. They're up 5-1. Back here at Petco Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Hunter Renfroe. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swings and misses. Strike one. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Cronenworth in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Slapped foul. On the ground, right side. Albies gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's
The
inside.
Rams will win Super Bowl this year.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order. They're down here 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Chipper Jones. The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Foul ball. And the 0-2. And there's a ball. Bullpen action for the Padres. Tim Hill preparing to come on if needed. And it's even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, David.
And next for Atlanta, David Justice. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Joe Torre. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Misses outside, ball one. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count is 3-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1-2. Torre off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Braves strand 1. They lead this one though 5-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Harris after it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH. Tony Gwynn. A strikeout and a walk. That clips the corner.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
One down, base is empty.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. That's to third. Matthews slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Ozzie Albies now at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. Pomeranz, a tall lefty, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Now 1-1. Left field, way back there. Soto moving back for it. Back some more. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Michael Harris digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. That one's in there, 0-1. Harris stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner leads away at second. He swings and fouls one off. It's in and out of his glove.
Now got third baseman
Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2-0.
Left-hand batter waits. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next pitch is downstairs. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
So digging in, Chipper Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The pitch. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run.
Definitely a problem with the release point there, and it just comes back to bite them. They're going to get away from you at times, but you just can't let it happen with the bases loaded. That's a painful RBI for the hitter.
Justice at the plate now. That's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And it's fouled away. And a 1-1. Good eye right there. Two outs. Bases are full. And he deals. Goes down looking. A run on no hits, an error, and a hit batter. Hard of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Braves 6 and the Padres 1. So bottom of the ninth, stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Action in the pen down there. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Acuna on the run. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
It's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians. So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street. No one's testing me.
In there for strike one.
All ones the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering upstairs.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, sent it over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So they're down to their final out. Juan Soto now. Bounce to the right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Michael Wacha.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Chipper Jones.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch, and now 2-1. And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Kim with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
That misses the zone. 2-2. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. And that's in there for strike 1. One more interesting thing about the hammer. If you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. Runner at second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one misses. Now 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Left field. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Atlanta, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, and our starting pitcher here today, Spencer Strider. What do you got on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the DH, Tony Gwynn.
The designated hitter, Tony.
And the pitch. And downstairs. The pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Now one missed. Righty delivers. Line drive caught. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strider. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Next offering is down low. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend, but I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Chipper Jones. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, And he works in a two-seamer. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
That's in there. Next pitch way upstairs. Base hit center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
David Justice stands in now and watches strike one. Hitless of the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Oh, 1 down. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bogarts goes to second. Safe there. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre. 2 for 6 so far in the series. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The 0-1. And strike 2. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that's outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here's a 1-1. And a curve misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Ozzie Albies up next. Two on, 1 out. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Top of the zone for a called strike.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One out, bases full. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gwynn makes the play. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Grounded out his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Padres nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Down to third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman.
Strider back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. Machado out of the play. And there's one down. Now the youngster Juan Soto. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First offering misses the mark. Called strike right there. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field.
Sounds cool.
Back there. And that ball is out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That one's in there. 0-1. Righty to the plate. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. Freeman, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's a little high.
3-0.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Hank
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now here is Chipper Jones. Singled and scored his first time. There's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Hank on at second with 2 down. Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third, and the batter now, Austin Nola. Strider back to work. And ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Off the plate, now 2-0. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kim in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. Ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Here's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1 to the right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. On to the fourth. And now it's the Braves DH, David Justice. And here it comes. To the right side. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Joe Torre next up for the Braves. Ripped into center, base hit. Renfroe with a quick throw back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. And the right-hander deals. And that's too high.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And another ball. Ozzie Albies to bat next. The 3-1. There's a strike. Got it! And one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time out.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. Kim with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Harris, the next to hit. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Harris leads off first with 1 away. And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The pitch. Just missed.
3 balls, no strike.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a little roller right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
And next for Atlanta, Hank Aaron. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The pitch. And that one missing low. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And the 1-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 4 and the Padres 1. Bottom 4, it's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2. And the pitch. That misses. And it's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. And he walked him.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So man aboard. So digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Ball to strike. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip, and that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
Nabil Prismac gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now for the Padres, number 74.
Now it's the shortstop, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2. The wind and the pitch. And that's down and away.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Gwynn giving chase. What a play in right field. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
David Justice next up for the Braves. This guy has turned into a beast. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is downstairs. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with one gone, and here's the catcher, Joe Torre. Liner, base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad Ron was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather Romo was a pitcher in the Houston organization. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So one out with 2 aboard. Ozzie Albies will hit next.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Torre on second. Acuna at first. 1 gone. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. On to Bogarts. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1.
Don't get involved with me. I dropped the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas till we can be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's
Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder,
And a pitch. And Acuna's 2 younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now playing in the minor leagues. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Did not go. 2-2 now. Next offering is outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Renfroe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside. So now 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One and two here. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Man at first. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with two strikes.
And now it's Austin Nola. That's in for a strike. And downstairs. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Padres leave one. They're down 5-1. Welcome back. Start of the sixth. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Michael Harris. Krismat back to work. Ball one there. Krismat in his third season, 28 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Next offering is in for a strike. On away.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The wind of the pitch.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today. Thank you for the follow at Yaman 2.0. The Rams will win Super Bowl this year. Sounds good.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Hank, a former Gold Glove winner, more than 2,000 RBI in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses off the outside edge.
2-0.
Outside. Eddie Matthews on deck for Atlanta. And the 3-0 finds the zone. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Chrismat checks the runner. Hank back in on a dive.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Matthews in the box now. No balls and a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim.
The second baseman.
The wind of the pitch. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The wind to kick the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Harris makes a nice running catch.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Tony Gwynn now at the plate. Gwynn, 34-year-old vet. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. In there for strike 1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
0-2.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Way high with that one. And it's 2-2. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says James Kingsley. On a line, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Now one missed. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Quinn leads off first with 1 away. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1. The left-hander on now, Tim Hill. He last pitched 2 days ago. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Misses off the inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's a little bit high. The count 2-1.
2-2 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the lefty swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's the Braves DH, David Justice. This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So a man aboard, Joe Torre. Next up for the Braves.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
To third. And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. A little bloop single. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires. The other way, and that's just foul. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes, and one gone.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Double steal. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Trevor Hoffman taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Just missed. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Torre, the lead runner, out at second. Albies over at first with one away. Next pitch in the dirt. 3-1 now. Right-handed reliever gets the outside corner with that one. Got it by him for the K.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Garcia getting loose as well. And the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Kicks and deals. 3-2 now. Hank Aaron waits on deck. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1. John Smoltz takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. And here it comes. Smoltz, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Strike on the inside corner. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The third baseman,
Here's Manny Machado. And takes low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped, and it goes just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Yep,
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 down, nobody on. Way outside, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch, just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one catches the corner for a strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 7-1. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. The pitch. There's a strike. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next one in the dirt. In the air, left field, down the line. Soto snags it for the 2nd out.
The bat, number 10.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And now 2-2. This one popped up. Cronenworth in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, and they're on top 7-1. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. High fly ball down the left field line. Acuna makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
And now Austin Nola. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
In plenty of time to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Luis Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
66. Luis Garcia.
David Justice digs in now.
The designated hitter.
Garcia, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he deals.
Hey. 0-1.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2. Justice checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two on the way. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And the 0-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. They get the out on Acuna.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. That's through there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves get one on the big fly. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 9th, and now Tony Gwynn. Smoltz back to work. And that's in the dirt. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Colin McHugh up and throwing. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Acuna able to make the grab.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bogaerts retired. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
It's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Manny Machado waiting for a turn at the plate. The wind of the pitch. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show.